I know Greenwich has a good NICU, and if something were to happen to her, they're equipped to handle things with babies, but I never thought about myself. I just thought I was going in to have a baby. People do it every day.
As labor was progressing, her water broke, and probably within about a good 30 minutes, she called out saying she was getting chills.
And then I just remember looking over to him and just saying, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And then he put the oxygen mask on.
At that point in time, the charge nurse came into the room as well. What we ended up doing was calling an RRT. Dr. Violi came in, and at that point in time, that's where she started to, level of consciousness started to go out.
So I walked into the room and we started resuscitative measures for the baby. And as that happened, the mother began to decompensate, so her heart rate dropped, her blood pressure dropped, she was having difficulties breathing and actually turning blue. So we knew immediately we had a very serious situation on our hands, a life-threatening situation.
And we called a C-section right then and there. All this happened in the span of probably about 8 minutes from the time that she said that to the time of calling a C-section to get her back into the OR.
We took the baby out immediately. We took her back to the operating room. We started pressors. We did everything that we had needed to do. Well, sadly, this is a condition that's not predictable, and it's very rare and uncommon. The mortality rate for this condition is about 60% or greater. And the key is rapid assessment, diagnosis, and treatment so that the mother and baby would both survive. It was really great teamwork and all of us collaborating and working together to save her life and her baby's life. But again, it's looking at every key thing that was happening at the time and really acting quickly on it.
She had a bleeding diathesis, she had DIC. She was being continuously resuscitated in a very aggressive way for the entire evening and night. We had many doctors here on site, but as the resuscitation went into the early hours of the morning, the tele-ICU doctors acted as a resource for our in-house doctors and for our nurses, and no doubt participated significantly in her care.
I think for the patient, there's added safety, there's improvement in quality of care, there's some reassurance that there are more eyes on them, more caregivers than just the people at the bedside.
The technology is great, and certainly it does a lot of things that maybe we couldn't have done 5 or 10 years ago. But at the base, medicine is a team effort.
To have immediate access to nurses and intensivists with just the push of a button is immensely helpful for an ICU like ours. And there have been multiple times the Insight intensivists have been very helpful in managing our patients. It's a win-win for us here at Greenwich.
It was definitely a very stressful moment, but very rewarding at the end to see her and her baby doing really well. It was definitely a miracle and an amazing story.
What do you say to people that saved your life? Thank you so very much for making me a mom.